Well, we're live. Hey, this is Addicted to Arcade One Up. I'm the Game Room Guru. Just wanted to come on, do a little test here. I've been trying to get this thing working for me tonight so we could start doing some live streams. For any of you that have subscribed to the channel, I want to say thank you. Um, just take a minute. I figure I'll come on here. I can talk about myself, my arcade, my collection. Um, I've been collecting these for a few years now. I started in late 21. My first arcade machine, Arcade One Up, was a Galaga machine. I had previously owned a couple of full size arcades before that. Uh, was going through a bit of a rough patch in life at that time, and I got that Galaga machine, and there was something about it. It just took me back to a better time in life, a younger time. And I was hooked instantly. Within a week, I had 7 machines. Uh, it was crazy. 3 of those 7 were partycades. Honestly, it's hard for me to even remember what all they were. Rampage was in there. Mortal Kombat 2, the Legacy cabinet was in there. Simpsons. There's something else. My first pinball, um, which was Star Wars, was in that collection in that first week. It was crazy. It took me to a better place. In a way, Arcade One Up really helped me through a very dark time. Um, I kept collecting and it kept growing. It started out in a small room and then it took over part of a larger room. And then it became the larger room, and the larger room went into the smaller room. And it eventually all just became one giant arcade and bar area. If you haven't seen the tour, I've got the video up of that. Earlier today, I posted a couple of videos. I installed the 19-inch Buy Stuff Arcades monitor with the Retro Shooter integration kit. That cabinet, I picked that shell of a cabinet up on Facebook Marketplace. Was unsure what to do with it at first, but I got it for like $140. It was missing a PCB and missing the guns, but I knew I wanted to do something with it. I decided Lethal Enforcers. So that cabinet has started its project or its mod, and hopefully by the end of next week we can have that thing done. Waiting on art. I ordered my art package from somebody that I'd not ordered from before. I thought it'd be a great way to maybe do a review on them, see how things go. I don't want to say who I ordered it from just yet because if it's an unfavorable review, I want to give them a chance to do the right thing. Um, Anytime I review something on my channel, it's going to be unedited and it's going to be unscripted. And I'm going to tell you exactly how I feel and what I think of it. I am a fan of Arcade One Up. I have a little bit of a different disposition than a lot of people or other YouTubers do on their products. I won't get into all that right now. But I think a little differently, and that's kind of what led me to YouTube. Is I wanted to bring a different perspective in. I wanted to give a little bit of a different thought pattern to the Arcade One Up product, the company, and how to collect them, how to go about collecting them, what their value is, whether it be new or used or I find often that I disagree with a lot of what I hear um, from other YouTubers, and not everything. A lot of what they say I agree with 100%. They're spot on. These guys, they've been around longer than I have. Some of them, and they know the brand, they know games, they know gaming. They know software a lot better than I could ever. But I still have an opinion, and I think that others would probably agree with me on some of those opinions. One thing that I am going to do my very best to do is avoid the drama. I don't get the drama in the home arcade and arcade one-up collecting, um, especially with the YouTubers, the Facebook groups. I don't understand why somebody would be in a fan group of arcade one-up that has nothing positive to say. How do you call yourself a fan? Honestly, those people are just there to troll. They're looking for somebody to pick a fight with or whatever, and I don't get it. I don't want to be a part of that. Our hobby is fun and games, so let's have fun and play some games. Um, you know, I'm not sure what else I could tell you here. I've been collecting, like I said, since 21. I think I'm currently at 38 arcade one-up machines. I've got a couple others. I've got the MVSX. You can probably see that behind me. It is set up with the high-low hack. Uh, I also have an Area 51 pedestal build that I put together using a retro shooter package and the Buy Stuff Arcade pedestal and stand. Their stand is really cool. It's very expensive for what it is. However, if you're going to do a mod project where you might want to turn that monitor or TV into like a pinball type setup, it's awesome. For what I use it for, I probably could have gone a cheaper route. But I like it nonetheless, and I'm happy with it. I do still have the first full size arcade machine I ever bought. It's a Birdie King 2. It needs some repair, um, which is not uncommon for those older machines. As many of you know, it's off in storage, and eventually I'll get around to fixing it up and putting it back in service. Um, right now, I'm fairly content with my Golden TXL from Arcade One Up. It's one of my more favorite cabinets. I don't know. I like the golf game, I guess. I don't know. The bowling on it's fun. I don't play it very often. The shuffleboard I don't play very often. But I initially wanted to do my first live stream showing off the installation of the 19-inch monitor that I put into the from Buy Stuff that I put into the Buck Hunter cabinet, as well as opening up my retro shooter package, and then maybe doing some gameplay on that Area 51 because I've been asked to do that, and I cannot get my setup to stream using that my phone as a camera for some reason. However, it appears that when using this laptop, I have no issues. So that's kind of what we're going with for now. I'll figure it out. Let's see. 38 cabinets. I don't know. Is there anything on the wish list right now? I recently sold Dragon's Lair and I sold Killer Instinct. Every cabinet I've ever sold, I pretty much regretted right away. I sold my 3/4 scale Golden T because I got the 3/4 scale XL. I regretted it, even though I still have the XL. I thought, man, I could have kept that. 99 Lives has that 15-minute mod. I could have added all those trackball games, yada yada. You know what? I regretted it. I regret selling the Dragon Slayer and kind of the Killer Instinct. And the funny thing is, I don't even know why I bought those in the first place. I have no nostalgia for them. Don't remember ever playing them in the arcades. Don't remember them at all. I got a good deal on Killer Instinct. I got Dragon's Lair on sale. I think it was still actually more than it is right now, if I remember right, but I don't remember. Well, anyways, it's been about 10 minutes on this stream, and that's kind of where I'm at. Going forward, what I'd like to see out of the channel, well, I want to focus on live streams. I'll do some videos and some posts every now and then. Like I said, videos always going to be unedited and unscripted. First, I want to be true. I want to be honest with you. And if I'm writing a script, I'm wording things in a way that make them sound different than I probably want them to, or would if I just spit out what was on the top of my mind. And so no scripts. I might bring notes, but no scripts. And as far as editing goes, you know what? I have no time for that. No knowledge for any of that. I'm not a YouTuber. I am an average Joe that collects arcades and wants to interact with people who have similar interests. That's who I am. I want to do live streams probably once a week. Friday, Saturday, I'm not sure yet. I like watching Super Game Room Dudes. I think James Hate Everything is on Saturday night. So I'll probably avoid those, or those time frames. I'll probably be a little bit earlier on Fridays is actually what I'm thinking. Maybe at about 6 or 7 p.m. Central Time. That's kind of where we're at. In addition to the Buy Stuff arcade mod that we're working on, I've got a couple different appliance risers coming that I'm going to try out for boosters. I've never used the appliance risers. I've always been a big fan of the Buy Stuff arcades boosters. But I have one machine that needs a lift, and actually I have two that need a lift, and the Buy Stuff boosters won't work for it. So I'm going to try these out, kind of get an idea. We'll talk about those in an upcoming video. And also today, I ordered 2 of the Fast and Furious stand-up riser kits from Buy Stuff Arcades. Looking forward to seeing them come in. We're going to put them together. I have a second Fast and the Furious machine still in the box that I haven't assembled yet. So I'm going to wait to assemble that until we're ready to do that so I can kind of do it all at one time, because from what I see and know and can tell, basically you're replacing the entire base of that Fast and Furious cabinet. So it'll be interesting to see the quality of the material and the build that Buy Stuff sends you for a new base. And I could be off. But from what I've seen and from my talking to them, that's what it appears to be. Anyways, hey, if you're watching, we do have somebody watching. I appreciate you stopping by. If you're not a subscriber, please give me a subscribe and a like, and have a great night. And don't forget, Play until your fingers bleed. Thanks. Good night.